Right, hello there, welcome back to Power Wash Simulator 2, again, this time not the demo, the full game. They released it while I was on holiday, rather rudely, but now I'm back, so I can get started. Let's just jump right into it, to be honest. Removals van. Again, kind of gripe that it just kind of pops all in as if it was, even though it's text messages. I kind of preferred how it was presented more like an email last time. I guess this is progress, no one does emails anymore. It's all text messages. It should be like pop, 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 pop. And hey, maybe a little pop from me saying, okay, thanks. I don't know. Just a thought. We're in and we're already complaining. Don't mind me. This was one of the jobs that was in the demo as well. It'd be interesting to see if it feels any particularly different. Use washer. First ding. There you go. First ding. I'm just gonna tick off all of the tutorial things. Mementos. Stationary stuff. Cat pillows. Jump. Space. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Rotate nozzle. There we go. And I already know what the free mode one is as well. Change washers. Okay, so have they actually got it that you start with the urban as well? They do. Interesting. I wasn't sure if they were going to keep that from the demo, if they just wanted the demo to show that there were multiple washers. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure I really like it, to be perfectly honest. Extensions. Don't need any extension right now. Dirt height lighting. Let's look away from where it'll blind us. Free aim mode. Yes, I know. I just did that. Task list. Sure. There you go. Tick off all the tutorial boxes. We're doing a first steps run. We'll do all the first steps that it wants me to do. Open, close, game menu. No. Whatever. And hopefully the volumes aren't too loud. It's hard to judge. I do like the stereo sound though of it just spraying from side to side. That's pretty nice. Hopefully it isn't too annoying for some people. Probably do the green nozzle, right? Yeah. Easy. And work the other way. Just flick it off the sides. Can you do white nozzle even? No. That's getting greedy. We cannot white nozzle it. Roof's probably the largest single section on this job. We're going to be hitting like 10% even after just doing the roof. So yeah, this is taking a while, but bear with me because it'll be worth it. There we go. Got the ding. 11%. Pretty good. And is run a toggle or a... Yeah, it's just a toggle. Oh, hello kitty. There we go. We'll pet the cat. Where's the other two? There's like kittens as well, isn't there? Are they on this map or... I don't see them. No. They are off keeping occupied. There's a gnome though. Hello. Hop. Always a gnome. There's our van. Can we put him inside the van? No. Oh, here's one of the kittens. Let's just pop them on the boxes for now, shall we? Squeak. That's right, it was Bubble and Squeak, I think. So there's Squeak. Where's Bubble? There you are. Bubbles. Oh, in the home base, pet all 3 cats. So I'm not even in the home base, but apparently this counts even though I'm on a job. That's kind of funny. I'm not on the home base. I'm actually working. But hey, first achievement in the game. There's bound to be a few for various jobs. I don't know whether there's one for this one to like clean such and such a thing first or last. Those are common ones from the previous game. The first ones is always fine because you can just jump back into casual, like, oh, can't quite jump onto the, that's fine. Oh, it's not going to get rid of it, okay. Red nozzle time. You can just jump back into free play after doing a job in order to get the ones where it's like clean X first. The problem is when it's clean X last, then you have to do the entire job all over again. The worst of which in the first game was the washrooms. It was really annoying. Yeah. Let's clean the rest of this off and then we'll see how much is left that I need to use the red nozzle for. It's going to be a little bit down the bottom, it looks like. Or if I just go over it slowly, that seems to do the trick. I'm not sure I will bother trying to do like a basic washer run on this. The first career mode playthrough, we'll see. That was pretty painful in the last one. Let's just get to a certain point and see how well we go with it. The interesting thing with this is because you start with the 2 washers, so you have the urban already as well. That is a little bit more capable when it comes to the heavier dirt, I think. There's supposedly a trade-off, but I could not figure out what it actually was when I was trying it in the demo. Seems to be just exactly the same, pretty much. But just slightly more powerful. Just looking around our digs. I can't remember who Harper is and where he fits in. Is he the one who gave us the van in the first place? Or like the RV or whatever? Like we gave him the RV? I can't actually remember. I mean, we start with the urban as well, so there's no reason not to use it. So we're not going to do a Prime Vista only playthrough, put it that way. But yeah, because this can get through tougher stains slightly using the yellow nozzle without having to rely on the red. So it is interesting that they do give it to you straight up. And I'm not sure what trade-off was meant to be. It's a slightly narrower beam, perhaps? But then it can probably get away with using the green more if it's more powerful anyway, so it kind of breaks even, really. So it is odd we get the second option immediately. But I'll take it, makes it easier. This might be more of like an urban only run. Except for the first bit. I mean, I will be tempted to just play without buying additional washers and upgrades and stuff for as long as I can, because that's kind of just how I tend to play these sorts of games anyway, is a bit of a cheapskate. I'm not interested in upgrading just for the sake of it. And we already have some of the extensions. I already had a bit of research last time going into the basic washer run through of the first game because I'd been playing it in early access and had experimented with it in the free play levels. Like, I had made sure that I knew that it was going to be possible before starting. I knew it was going to be painful, but it was going to be possible. Windscreen wipers. Alright. Work our way down the back now. Whereas this, I'm going in blind. They didn't have an early access, I don't think, at all. The only experience I've had is the demo. So we can just go as far as we can. Allow ourselves the extensions, at the very least, and just see if we hit a a block where we're not allowed to continue. I'm guessing that having the urban here right out the gate, I wonder if that's a concession to multiplayer. So that way when people start in, they don't have to only use the red nozzle when it comes to harder to get dirt. And it feels unnecessary, to be honest, but it's whatever. Harper's talking again, we're at 40%. I'm gonna start putting the word out for you everywhere I go. Okay. You do that. Word of mouth and all that. Be interesting to know what the job density ends up like as well. And how many there end up being. You know how good my business names are? They are terrible. Wheel arch is done. Good. Yeah, we've got the whole interior as well. We'll get to that. Outside of the door first. Little frame. Lights, plates. Light panel. Exhaust. Muffler does not need to be done. Alright, let's go to the front and work our way back again. I like to do things fairly methodically. Less chance of missing something entirely and having to come back and do it later. Not guaranteed, but less chance. It's a good lesson in that. Try and finish off what you're doing before you start something else. I am terrible at doing that in real life. I have so many unfinished projects hanging over me, which is not good for mental health generally. Don't do that if you can help it. It's just a lot of us can't help it, so, you know. And now we've gone and picked this up as another thing to do. At least we finished Satisfactory, and we finished Planet Crafter in its current iterations. But there is a new DLC for that, either coming out or already out. I forget what the release date was for that Toxicity one. So there's going to be more Planet Crafter at some point in the future. We might even alternate things a little bit more as well. Oh, this is now Muckingham Chat. Okay, so he's now advertising us in a group chat. Alright. I guess that's how you do things these days. Group chats and community groups. That's how people learn about things. Miller Jackson being tactfully polite. That's actually good to know. Thanks. Translation. Didn't ask. I feel the ceiling should have been in segments, like we've got these sort of struts going across. That should have been a segment, so then it should have gone ding. Give me the ding. I can do green now that we're closer. Warning labels. I wonder if I can read those. I might just crouch down and take a look. Scratch away at the edges. It's like doing an instant kiwi. It's a scratch card in New Zealand if you're not aware. Okay, so what have we got down here? Always keep the cab and cargo box clean for optimal vehicle performance. Take care when carrying loads of more than 16 to 25 kilos. Follow safety procedures. Loading limit is 1,000 kilos. Do not exceed. Do not attach the cargo box while loaded. Yeah, so boring stuff. I was hoping for something more interesting. I've gone for realism instead of comedy. Okay. That's fine. Now spray away from us to clean the rest of the roof. Not sure about the floating moats in the air of things. There's like dandelions floating by every now and then. It seems a bit weird. Slightly unnecessary as a distraction. There's the roof. Ceiling, rather. And there's the door. Soon. Nope, what are we missing? Ah. Up there. By the roller. Cool. Now do each side. 85%. It's pretty much just the sides and the floor now. And the shutter rail, apparently. Nice. I remember mentioning in the demo, I do miss having the readout. Like, it doesn't tell you what sort of dirt you're cleaning anymore. They've kind of dumbed it down a lot more. And I get that it's not important, and most people probably don't care. But I did appreciate the touch of detail that was given, where it's like, you are cleaning dirt, grime, algae, barnacles, in the case of the boats and stuff. So it's like, if something was giving you trouble, you knew what it was. And you could learn. And it told you what surface it was as well. Because then they had different soaps for different surfaces, which I thought was a nice touch. Like, the soap I didn't really use anyway, because it was an extra cost and it was just kind of annoying. But yeah, I did like the touch of realism that added. And yeah, they've kind of dumbed it down in this, so we no longer have the surface types, seemingly. So presumably soap is just soap. Just universal. And it doesn't tell you what type of dirt you're cleaning either. It's like, so much for a simulation game. Alright, which one is the truck bed for a start? I thought I'd cleaned truck bed. What is considered the truck bed? I mean, bumper, okay, that's probably at the front. Probably missing something. Like an edge or something. Yeah, underneath, in fact. Okay, so truck bed. Is that around the back here again? No, because that's cargo hold. So truck bed. Oh, there we go, truck bed. Ah, so it must be this side. No? This bit? No. The bit around the other side. Ah, this bit. What did I even miss? It is kind of blinking at me. Oh wow, just in the crevice there. There we go. Job complete. All moved in. Complete removals van job. And we've already got a new job from Detergento. Okay, so it's just the same thing. So it was just the first two jobs was the demo, basically. We have learnt. Alright. And we get our time lapse. Once again, I feel should have had the other side and the inside. Would have been nice if it could tell based on what we cleaned. That's all good. First tips on furniture comes across. Keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. All pre-restoration stuff, so pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. That's how we get our cosmetics. Continue. And we can go to home base or go straight on to the next job. Let's actually go to home base, sure. And take a look at things. If you didn't see the demo, I did do a little video on the demo. Feel free to go and watch it. But if you didn't see that, we now have a home base map. We have a home base in general, right? So we've got an office space, We've got a big open area down the bottom here that we're allowed to decorate using used stuff that we get from that like furniture operator. We have some pictures of memories of previous jobs. We have our cats, of course, including big pillows. We have a little stegosaurus there from the slide. And then we have an office here, which I think was technically Harper's office. I think it was mentioned, which I disagree. Why is it not my office? Or our office? And then we get the trophy wall here, which now here is where you can launch the free play mode. Or you can just do it from the map as well. There's like 3 different ways you can launch jobs, which honestly feels excessive. I feel just having the free play only here or in the menu would be fine and not clutter up the map, because we've got that still sitting there on the map. That said, does it actually work? Yes, it does. Yeah. It's not exact targeting, it seems, but there we go. Removals van, free play. I feel that that shouldn't be there. Like, it should only show new jobs on the map, because you've already got the trophies for the free play. But never mind. Do we care about... Well, let's go through the motions. It talks about the furniture available in the shop. Furniture catalogue. Here we go. Oh, we have rustic shelving. Alright. It says the whimsical sofa and the retro rug. Seems merely clicking on it buys it. Space is meant to purchase it. Maybe it's just because they were free. Dunno. So we've done that, and then we can tab hold for placement mode. So we can go tab, click for cleaning. So now we need to just give this a once over here, which is fine. It's an interesting way of having an extra mini game. So we can clean stuff off and then decorate our office with it. We'll go through the motions, sure, why not? I wonder if they've fixed the placement thing. There we go, so now pick up. No, they haven't fixed it, because it looks like I can place it here, but I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to place it too close to the walls either. This area is valid, because I tried putting it upstairs last time, and it's like, no, it won't let me. But it looks like I can. That's the thing. So they haven't fixed that. There we go. We'll just drop that down. Oh, home decor. Clean and place a piece of furniture. There we go. Now we'll do the sofa as well. Why not? This is where I had the criticism that we don't have the parts. Like, it's just one single piece in order to get a ding and be able to place it. So I feel that we should have been able to have the checklist so that we'd be able to have multiple dings, so I could have like the arm, the side, each leg, sofa back, sofa front, sofa cushions. I reckon that would have been good. But instead it's all just one bit. And I get that's much easier to program, of course. It's like, have they cleaned this thing in order to allow them to place it? There we go. Pick up, and once again doesn't want to show things properly. There we go. So if we pick it up now, it's still kind of broken in terms of thinking that I can place it elsewhere. Alright, well those are those done anyway. You could recall. Oh, there's even a furniture limit. That's interesting. I feel that that should not be a thing. I feel that instead of the limit, you should just have all of our various things. Oh, this is the furniture storage shortcut. Okay, interesting. Big chest. Anything else around here? Any little hidden features that we should know about? I had a pretty good run around in the demo, but it's entirely possible that I've snuck something in since. We don't put our tools entirely away when we run. Can't run out onto the road. We get stopped here. Sprinklers. Running through the sprinklers. What is more fun than running through the sprinklers. I can't even get to the picnic table. That's rude. Then we have a soap vending machine around the back here. That I don't think actually does anything for us. No, washing liquid. I'm not going to buy any of that. Is there any gnomes around? Oh, that was closed door. It's like, oh, something popped up as interactable. Yeah, closing the door ages away. Can you open the roller door? No, not allowed. Alright. Can't check our mail? No? Okay, never mind. Bounce on the sofa. Oh, okay, interesting. It doesn't actually want us to stand still on it. We slide on the sofa. We don't bounce, we just slip on it. That's interesting. It doesn't like the collision. Huh. That feels wrong, but okay. Yeah, no gnome hiding around the place. It's not behind the cushions. Not behind the door. Oh, it is behind. Found you. It's like... Oh, here we go. Gnome from home. The home base. Find and pick up the hidden gnome. You call that hidden? It's like 5-year-old playing hide and seek. Found you. Hiding behind the door. A door with a glass panel, I might add. Not even a solid door. Alright. That's funny.